Chanukah Sameach. It's the last day of Chanukah. It's for us here in Israel. For you, it will be soon. And it's a very, very special time. So it's the time where all the lights of the entire all the 7 previous days of Chanukah are really culminating in this day. And all the miracles, this is the time for miracles of miracles, a special time for spiritual healing. And I like to start with Maoz Tzur. Okay, just you went out of muting. I have to do it one more time with muting. Hi, welcome. I think this is Esther Sa. I'm going to do it one more time where everyone is muted. Do not unmute yourself. Okay, Chanukah Sameach. I wanted to say one more thing about this, the last day of Chanukah, Zot Chanukah, that I heard a recording by Shir Smiles, and something so special, that it's the most special time to pray. Why? Because really the year begins in Nisan. Nisan is the first month. And so that's the first month for us. And all the lights of all the holidays are in Nisan, from all the forthcoming holidays of the entire year, because Nisan gives birth to the whole year. And if you take exactly 9 months from Nisan, you get to Kislev, you get to Chanukah. So exactly 9 months, we're like the conceptions is Nisan and the birth is Chanukah. Like that's the actualization of everything that we've been, like that's been in potential since Nisan. It's the actualization during Chanukah. And that is why, they say on Rosh Hashanah we're judged, on Yom Kippur we're being stamped. On Sukkot we receive like the letter. But on Chanukah is like the last end of all the judgments, as we know. So, and now we understand why, because that's like the finalized birth that began in Nisan, and it culminates, it goes through the high holidays, but it really culminates in Chanukah. And something else is also interesting because we learn about Yosef at this time, and he has the exact same gematria as Antiochus. It's interesting. And that was the evil king that wanted to destroy us. So Yosef was able to overcome him because he was able to overcome the temptation of Potiphar's wife, and that and that is the specialness as well. This is connected to Chanukah, that ability to overcome all the temptations and do the right thing. And he saw, really what he saw was the face of his father, that he was able to see, and that stopped him from sinning. Something so very, 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 very hugely difficult, but he was able to do it. And the Chanukah actually represents a face with the 7 lights representing the 7 openings in the face, the 2 eyes, the 2 nostrils, the 2 ears, and the mouth, altogether 7 openings. So even though there's 8 lights, but the 8 is like I guess that includes all the 7, the extra one. But a menorah in general is what symbolizes, it reflects the face. And what we need to do, and especially on Chanukah, is to illuminate our face, to bring Hashem's light through the opening of our face with what we see, what we hear, what we smell, and what we taste. And so I have a special Chanukah meditation for that my husband, I think he's the one who gave it to me. I'm not sure if he invented it, but or he just brought it from some other place, from different sources that he read in the Kabbalah and in Arizal. And he explains here that the Ein Sof is so great, the infinite light, that it would be impossible to receive it if not for the meditating effect of Adam Kadmon, which is primordial man, which contains all the worlds by being the axis joining the upper and the lowermost extremes that exist in the space of the world of emanation. We cannot perceive the great light of Adam Kadmon. There's 4 worlds in Kabbalah. There's the world of emanation, there's the world of creation, then there's the world of formation, and the world of action, right? Bria, Atzilut, Bria, Yetzira, and Asiya. But before those 4 words, there's Adam HaKadmon, something before all that, which is like really close to the completely unfathomable infinite. So the light that emanates from the openings of the windows within this Adam Kadmon, the ears, eyes, nose, and mouth, that's also like the temple in Jerusalem that had windows that emanated divine light. Like it says that the temple was made with special kind of windows. They were wide without and narrow within. That was in order to let the light out to the world. Opposite, usually in a house, you have a window to get the light from outside into the world. But in the temple, it was the light from inside that goes out into the world through the windows. And that's why they were made in a special way, that they were narrow within, and like they were like a prism. They were like a triangle, like narrow within, and they would go out wider. So that gave an effect of light coming from the inside to the outside. And Rabbi Nachman also explains that the 7 lights of the menorah emanate divine shefa, divine influence. We can attain this divine shefa when we sanctify our mouth, our nose, our eyes, and our ears. And so, as we said, these apertures, they correspond to the lights in the 7 candles of the menorah. And that is what our face is about. And we know in Hebrew, face is called panim, which reflects pnimiyut. It's the same shoresh, the same root of the word as inside. The face emanates the inside. So because our innerness is really revealed through our face. And that's one of the reasons I give when I teach about tzniut to my students. that what we want to permeate out into the world is our innerness, our neshama, our hidden light. And that shines through our face, not through our other body parts. And if we reveal all the other body parts uh, rather than the face, then it's very confusing. It's kind of blurring the light that takes away from the focus of the light that we want to bring forth through the face. And for example, I do a lot of photo editing. I always, whenever I take pictures, I edit the photos, and I see, okay, there is something else nice in the photo, but it's taking away from the main focus on the photo. I have to chop it off, even though it's also nice. But if I have to decide what's the main thing that this photo has to show, there's too many other things, it's distracting. So that is our main thing that we want to bring into the world, is the light of our innerness, our neshama, and that comes through the face. Okay. And it's even very interesting. My husband taught me that. It's in, where is it written that? It's written in the halacha, actually, that when you wash your hands to wash the face, you should say, his hands are cylinders of gold. When washing the face, you're supposed to say his head is fine gold. When washing the eyes, you're supposed to say his eyes are like doves, which are different psukim. When washing the cheeks, say his cheeks are beds of fragrant flowers. When washing the lips, say his lips roses. When drying the face, say, and the face of man, the face of a lion to the right of the four. If you do that when you wash all these different parts of your face, I know you can see that I haven't really been doing that. If you do that, you'll find favors in the eyes of all the people that see you. So this is all in my, my book in Parsha Meditation Bereshit. Right after Miketz is a special Chanukah meditation, and that which we're going to do now. Okay, so make yourself comfortable in your chair. Close your eyes and take several deep breaths. Let go of anything you may be holding on to and relax. Keep breathing deeply, becoming aware of your steady breath. Inhale Hashem's life-giving energy. Exhale tensions, negativity, and worry. As you keep breathing slowly, feel the warmth emanating from your heart, spreading through your entire body. You may visualize Hashem's four-lettered name, the Yud, He, Vav, and He, as shining lights in your heart. Imagine the light of Hashem surrounding you. Inhale this light and let it fill your heart. Then exhale to return this light to its divine source. Allow the light to rise up into your head, like the oil of the menorah being drawn upwards. Imagine breathing into the right ear and breathing out shining light from the right ear. Imagine breathing into the left ear and breathing out shining light from the left ear. Now allow the light to shine through your nostrils. Breathe the light into your right and left nostril. Breathe out shining light from your nostrils. Let the light shine through the breath of your mouth. Breathe the light into your mouth and breathe out shining light from the mouth. Now allow the light to shine through your eyes. Breathe the light into your eyes and breathe out shining light from your eyes. Feel your whole face illuminated, shining more and more light with each exhalation. Your face reveals the light of Hashem, shining from within your heart, Your pnimiyut innerness is now revealed on your panim face. When the lights are purifying the openings of your face and the senses, they can now receive from the upper spiritual worlds. Your ears hear the otherworldly music. Your eyes see the name of Hashem in radiant splendor. Your nose breathes in the fragrance of the Garden of Eden. Your mouth tastes the sweetness of the tal, the dew of the upper realms. With every inhalation, receive from Hashem, and with every exhalation, return praise and thanks to Him. May Hashem bless us, that we may continue to express this holy light and love to one another. So this is a special meditation to practice during the holiday of Chanukah, especially when the lights are lit. It is a particular conducive time to spiritual renewal. The final sealing of judgment of Rosh Hashanah is extended from Hoshana Rabbah to the day preceding Chanukah, when renewed emanation and brilliance begins to descend on the souls of the people of Israel. That's why we kindle the lights of Chanukah, to signify the renewal of the brilliant spiritual lights which are activated at this time. The pouring forth of Hashem's blessings make this an opportune time for healing. Often people close the channels of their faces by severing the thoughts of their mind from the feelings of their heart. Some hide their feelings by disconnecting their heart from their facial expressions. The above meditation teaches us to focus our minds on dveikut and then open up our facial apertures to radiant divine light from our hearts into the world. That's it for the meditation.